Big cap, Don Marino, heavy sombrero. He lack knowledge, I bet he a scarecrow. Something deadly a Edo. If it ring, get low, rider, Eddie go
But we was never friends. Show up to Harlem looking for your crib. You better let me in. Masked up, gloves on. I work in medicine. Show up to deluxe apartment in disguise like the Jeffersons.
Not to get shot with the cannon. I gotta do you, send a shot into you. This is Black Love, Brown Pride. Shaka Zulu meets Montezuma. And will you be?
Hello. Welcome back to Speaker on Language Show. We're going to do a rare recap over Halloween's Havoc event, DNA's event. Shout out to DNA, and also my condolences to you and your family. The Bad Art Culture is here for you, and just do what you can. We really appreciate what you do for the culture, and we hope that you overcome all that you're feeling right now. But outside of that, this event was actually really fun to watch. I enjoyed everybody's performance. I enjoyed the references. I'm a huge wrestling fan, so a lot of these references was great. It was just really fun. It was a cherry on top of the weekend that we already had. So let's get into it. Osiris versus The Dropout. Osiris has 3 good bars that I remember from his round. He came out with the Finley reference. That was dope. Came out with the knockoff Rock walking through an LA night. Crazy. And then may get some hits, but never touch the ground like Kofi Kingston. If you guys know the Royal Rumble reference where he always get hit, like he finds a way to do like this inventive way of getting back into the ring and never touch the ground. Crazy. He had a really good performance. I actually thought Osiris was pretty solid. Like I thought all his references were pretty unique. So shout out to him for that. But Z The Dropout goes. And you know, Z The Dropout is like the specialist when it comes to I mean, hell, he's the co-founder of the Attitude Era podcast, so he knows all about wrestling. But he has some crazy stuff. Turn from Vince to Shane McMahon. You need a rebrand, tell you to F out, and then the sit up, the kip up. Crazy moment. Really enjoyed that battle. I thought that Z The Dropout edged it because he had just had the moments, but like I'm not gonna lie, he didn't wash Osiris out the water at all. I thought that Osiris was pretty solid. I like what both of them brought to the table in that regard. The next matchup we had was Snake Eyes versus Sheed Happens. Snake Eyes was in his bag a little bit in this performance. I liked his references. Came out the gate with, I'm looking at the Christian crazy, like Adam Copeland crazy. Always count on me to show up like the green shirt man, only the real ones know. That was a crazy line. And like the performance and the build up into the snake with the arm like Santino Marella. If you know, you know. That was just a crazy line. Then She Goes, right? She Goes, he talks about the Snake Eye situation, what happened in Houston or whatever. The Al Snow reference was ridiculous. You had Help Me written all over your face. But right before that, he had the Rikishi run your big ass back to the corner. Crazy. I know it hurts trophy merch, clothesline, the wordplay that was crazy. One of my favorite lines, which I'm gonna do a top 10. I'm gonna do a top 10 like favorite lines from the event. But Mankind, it looks like a booger, but it's really a tooth in the nose. Oh my goodness, that was a dope battle. Now she did have a stumble in this battle, so I ended up giving it to Snake. But it was a really good back and forth up until that stumble. I thought they both came with it. Like that battle too. Third battle on the card, we had Don Marino and Jerry West. Enjoyed this battle too. This was a really good battle too. I thought Don Marino came out swinging with the Gangrel line, brought up in the line of fire. That was dope. A nice little jab here, but I like the reference. Grandmaster Sexay, I'll pop Jerry. That was good. But the line of one of the best lines of the battle and of the night was Crash Holly. We brought up Scales and we had Molly. That was ridiculous. But Jerry West goes, and I feel like he surpassed what Don Marino brought. And I thought Don Marino was good. Don Marino was really, really good when it comes to wrestling bars. But Jerry West, I knew two people who fought with that angle: Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas. And the Charlie Haas, that was dope. You think you know me into the Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. Anyone knows Let the Bodies Hit the Floor by Drowning Pool. You know what I'm saying? Like classic song, theme song for the ECW events. And the pay-per-view, I want to say it was on Summer Madness. It was on SummerSlam 2001. I think that was the theme song for that pay-per-view. But classic song for WWE. The 38 special, like Eugene, if you know, you know. This line was crazy. Scam your bank statements with Photoshop, make your signature move. I love this line just because a lot of people, like, this is a attention to detail line. It's like a lot of people put signature move and finisher move in the same boat. The signature move are like moves that they do like all the time occasionally, but it doesn't necessarily finishes the match. It's like something like you can expect like Triple H to do a spine buster. You can expect Cena to do the 5-knuckle shuffle. You can expect Shawn Michaels to do his flying elbow or whatever. But like just for him to kind of like make a line out of that is kind of crazy, you know. But that was a good line. The next battle, the co-main event, in my opinion, you had Chess versus Danny Myers. It's safe to say Chess had the longest round of the battle. I mean, that's just Chess. Like, he just raps a lot, and I appreciate it. But he opens with an incredible, probably one of the better. And it's a wrestling scheme, but like it was incredible. But the pay-per-view scheme that he has, he listed like 12 pay-per-views. That was insane. The Straight Edge Society segment that he had, just a Punk with the mask, Lou Gallows going dumb about the Festus, that crazy. Bucket in the Hood like JBL, Limousine, Treat Your Chick like Rusev, Lina Husband, Xavier Woods and TNA, Consequences First, Punching Off the Jump like Luthez Press. Yeah, a lot in that round. Then Danny goes, and Danny's actually really good. Unfortunately, the stream cut off for a little bit, so even on the watch back, I couldn't get the back end of his round. But he started off really strong. He had you said Armageddon. Well, let's see if you can survive a series. That rebuttal was crazy. He had a Papa Shango rebuttal too. One of the best lines was the Triple H pedigree. That was really dope. Just the whole like multi-segment that he had going into that line was crazy. The Bullet Club line I like that one. The Bullet Club line was dope too. But yeah, ultimately I gave it, even though I couldn't see the full end of Danny's round, I just thought that Chess's momentum, Chess like lines, he was back to back. I do want to see how Danny finished the battle. So I can't even say I get Chess the battle because I haven't seen him. But I just remember thinking that like Danny is getting there, but he hasn't reached the peaks of Chess yet. Chess just had too much in that round. So shout out to them for that. The main event, we had Charlie Clips versus DNA. Charlie Clips was solid. You know, I think he had the Undertaker line. As soon as I put her Undertaker, his mom was in the venue. Shout out to Mama Clips. He had the DiBiase flip, broke figure. That was dope. He talked about being in New Jersey, Elizabeth, the Macho Man, I Miss Elizabeth. That was cool. It was a lot of freestyling, which I commend him for. You know, he's one of the best freestylers, but the references were cool. I don't think there was like that much craziness, but it was a couple lines here and there that were solid. DNA goes, and you know this is DNA's wheelhouse. DNA has I put that on USA like Monday Night Raw. Classic line. I love that line. He also had a pay-per-view scheme. He ended it with like in your house. Guess which room I'm in your house. That was dope. This was a crazy line. First one you see in that invasion, like Lance Storm, that was a dope line. Really like that line. And then you know, talking out the side of your mouth like Jim Ross. I'm just talking about my episodes ahead of time, like Eric Bischoff, like crazy. All in all, man, I gave DNA that exchange as well too. All in all, really enjoyed this event. Now we're about to get into top 10 bars of the event.
we keep going dust. But I know that white boy in the ring, in this crowd trying to do a sting gon' dust. The heat gon' bust. Nigga, got the scope on the biscuit. I don't know. He kinda look like the crow from his distance. You know he was tripping. Raising hell with the thing. It came with shells in a bean. Start bucking in your hood. JBL limousine. Damn! You remember Kane and Undertaker when you was a kid? You really thought that we could be fam? This the Attitude Era. The best route to see hands. Remember when they switched the logo and had to go to the B plan? If I tell you and your crew to get the F out, y'all need to rebrand, bro! That's what y'all boosting? Nothing that I see from a special country ass nigga. I don't even know if he from the ghetto. Tell she keep it mellow, or I pull up, sneak with an arm, Santino Morello. Yeah. Dog be smoking the pipe. Jerry, tell him stay on the east, cause the west will just fuck up his life. Tell him how easy it is to find some knockoff rock. Just walking through an LA night. I got a theory. I got a theory.
Hold it with two hands when you're using it, bro, because the blowback's gross, pause. If you shoot it too close, on a hammer you get bone fragments splatter. Only a few of us know, but shooting this shit and cleaning it this damn time, mankind, because it looked like a booger, but really it's a tooth in the nose. Oh, you finna know.
I'm talking pain. I'm talking painkillers. They had a bad body in the trap. Whatever you want, we had probably. Crash Holly. We brought up the scales and we had Molly. Oh my God! We are not in the same tax bracket. I will finish this dude. Scam your bank statements with Photoshop. Make your signature move. This isn't cool. Oh my God!
What you know about burying your grandmom and mom back to back? That type of death would get a nigga pissed off. Sometimes I wanna be cool, other times I wanna talk out the side of my mouth like Jim Ross. I'm just telling y'all about my episodes ahead of time like Eric Bischoff. Shakespeare!
It's a Halloween Havoc bout. And it's pay-per-view only. I guess that's why I'm back lashing out on another victim. I'm fully loaded, letting it ring with 30, cause I ain't trying to rumble with him. It's no mercy if I wanted vengeance. It'll be an invasion in your house. If payback is the fucking mission, then the armor get involved. So during Judgment Day, you'll be unforgiven. This